So I looked into it. I spoke to some guy on the website, and he asked me to be certified, and he'll let me know more about it. So I did it. I took the test, I studied, I took the test, I passed, and I'm certified. I'm one of the only people certified in New York. Not the only, but one of the only. There are only a handful of us, and I don't know why, but I think it's brilliant. He came up with an idea, it works, and I'm proof that it works. I have video of it, I've done the tattoos. They are successful, they read, they're clear, and if you want to know more about how the process is, I can tell you that. That's not a problem. But why did you decide to make this? It was something very different for you? Extremely different. It's extremely different. I do portraits, I do tribals, I'll do new wave, I'll do anything. But it becomes very repetitive. You do the same thing over and over and over and over. It's just artwork and drawing. And I love it. But this was different. This you can hear, I would say, I say this. Any tattoo that you get has to mean something to you. You just can't put things on you. It's going to be with you for the rest of your life. You don't want to have regrets of what you got when you were younger. You want to be able to be proud of everything you have. So I advise people, whatever you're going to get, let it mean something to you. And they listen. They hear me, they listen, and they do that. This has more meaning than anything. People do a lot of memorial tattoos through SoundWaves. I've had the most common ones are where they take voicemails from loved ones who have passed, whether it be a grandmother or parents, and they take that sound clip, they upload it, they get a print out of it, they bring it to me. It's an entire process. They bring it to me, I know what to do, I set it up, I get it on them, and when it's all said and done, they have a voice, a true voice, crystal clear of what that person is saying. It could be something from a song, it could be something from somebody professing love to each other, it can be a grandmother just answering her voicemail saying, hey, you reached so-and-so, and leave a message. But that means something to them. And which one was most emotional for you to do? I have a couple from France that flew down and wanted to get the SoundWave tattoos. I thought that was very romantic. They professed their love to each other. They were engaged. And I wish them the best. They know who they are. I also have one where a gentleman's daughter had passed at the age of 4. And he used to sing songs to her. She died of leukemia. And he used to sing songs to her. And she used to sing back to him. And they had a special song. And I don't know the name of the song, but it was her voice. And she sang it. She was only 4. She was the sweetest thing. And he came to me. It was the hardest tattoo for me to do. I mean, I've done memorial tattoos. I've done portraits, but this was different. This was a voice. And to hear her voice come through that tattoo that was the first time it hit me that strong. Like, if I talk about it too much, it'll tear me down. It was the most emotional thing ever. And I'm honored.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
But I'm honored that I've been put in a position where God has given me a gift where I can put something on you that can make you smile for the rest of your life. I know he'll never regret that tattoo. I worry about that a lot. Where people will get artwork that they don't really care for in 5 years. I want you to be happy all your life. I want you to remember me and always have positive vibes. But that, you can't go wrong with that. People, it means something to them. It doesn't matter what other people think or say. It works. And it helps you get through your day. I've experienced that for years. A tattoo of such will help you get through the day. Just knowing. If you miss her, if it bothers you, you can go into a locked room and you listen to it and you can hear her voice again. That's brilliant. The guy who came up with this, I don't know his name, but God bless him, because this is amazing. I love the platform that I'm on, and I love that he created this, and it means the world to me. I love doing them. This is just the best thing ever.
And how many people did you make this?
I've done now about between a dozen and 15 of them, and I've seen them. They work. It's a hard thing to believe in, that your tattoo will talk to you, but it works. You provide it with an app. You join their website. It's skinmotion.com. You go to skinmotion.com. You join them like you would Netflix. And when you're ready, you upload your video, your sound clip, your sound bite. You upload it, and they take it. You request a printout. They give it to you. You bring that printout to me, and I do the rest. When it's done, you go back. You upload the tattoo I provided back to their system, and they configure it, I believe. This is what I believe they're going to do. They're going to configure it to what you originally gave them to make sure it matches perfect. Once it does, they give you a thumbs up. Then you download the app on your phone, you hover it over, and you hear. It's remarkable. It buffers, and it opens up, and there's a blue bar that will go through what your arm is. It's weird, but you have to see it to believe it. It goes through, and as it goes through, it reads everything, and you hear the voice very clear, crystal clear, and it's excellent. It's excellent. I'm like I said, I'm blessed, and I love doing them. They're one of my favorite tattoos to do. I've been doing them now for about, not a full year, but it's been close to a year I've been doing them. I've been tattooing for 11 years, and I've been doing these for close to a year, and it's amazing. It keeps me grounded. It really does.
Oh, it's so good to see how emotional you stay talking about. It's something that you love to do. So
it is. I love what I do. I've been doing 11 years. I've been an artist since I'm 6 years old. I wasn't very good at 6, but I was an artist nonetheless. And I've done all different ventures. I've from Wall Street to I've owned stores and businesses, and nothing was ever as satisfying. So I took my art with someone who mentored me and told me how to go through it, and I'm here. I did a 5-year apprenticeship, and I'm here. It's 11 years later, and I'm loving what I do. I wish I would have started when I was 12. Much younger, but I have a lot of friends that started when they were 10, when they were 12, 15, 14. A lot of friends when it wasn't even legal yet to tattoo, especially in New York. And I went from there. I took it, and I'm actually pretty good at it. As you see, these are my artworks.
yes,
This is my company. No Emos.
And we have a new one.
This is all custom. This is all mine. These are my ideas on how I see the world. And I do everything up to lettering. This is all my imagination. These are my artists, Michelangelo, Picasso, people who I look up to. These are all my art books that I read, and my drawing pads. And
can I see one of these?
Of course, you know what?
What do you have here?
On my artwork?
Yeah. Faz uma imagenzinha? Tá fazendo uma?
Como?
Aproveita pra fazer uma imagenzinha dele.
This is all my imagination.
Yeah?
This is all from my imagination. This is what I do when I'm bored. This is just my portfolio.
Oh, this one's so beautiful.
Thank you. I'm into La Muerte.
Everyone.
I'm into all that.
Wow.
Lori, Marilyn Monroe, most of these, a lot of these have been tattooed already. This was on a very good friend of mine. This is Satan's hands asking for forgiveness.
Wow.
It's all my concept. I draw cartoons. I'll draw almost anything. It's whatever comes to mind.
Yeah.
And this is just my portfolio. This is what I do because I enjoy what I do.
Work.
I'm into La Muerte a lot. I'm into women's faces. That's something I just can't get enough of. I'll do anything. I'll do anything. This was tattooed also. This was tattooed also. Half of these are already been tattooed. I'll do anything. There's almost nothing that I can. There almost isn't anything that I can't get done, and my list goes on and on. I do a lot of religious pieces. That's something I think that just my imagination likes. I never tried. These are my versions of the Virgin Mary as a muerta, and I'm into the Day of the Dead, Marilyn Monroe, Day of the Dead. This is a lot of my ideas. Yeah. I never noticed until I got really serious about drawing. But a lot of my drawings have to do with the Day of the Dead. Has to do with a lot of religious things, and how do I say, the crossover, the celebration of the dead, religious. You can see that one, this one right here. This is Asian art, but this is also how they celebrate in India. This is Indian Asian art, and I created that. And this is, I've noticed, this is where I gravitate to. I'm really, here they all go. These are all the faces. I never noticed that's what I do, but that's actually, if you notice, 80% of my work goes in this area. I love Norman Rockwell. I'm a big fan of his work. Angelina Jolie, this was early on. These are just things that I do. And this is my portfolio. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Mind if I just show some of the items, like closed up,
yeah.
Some of the images?
Yes.
Like
whatever you want to do, I appreciate it.
Baby.
Excuse me?
Diamond.
Do you have so many tattoos? Or no?
I don't have an artist.
Ah.
I'm the only my wife has over 60. She has a little over 60 tattoos.
60.
She's her back, her chest, her arms are done. Her legs are somewhat
my husband's
done.
work.
Wow.
Yeah, I just don't have an artist. That's the only reason I don't have, or else I would have a lot. But I don't have an artist. No one can draw me. I don't trust anybody. I don't trust anybody. My wife says she'll do it. She says she'll do it. I'm not going to do it right now.
A diamond.
Eu peguei já com o livro na mão, então.
So I want to let you know, I don't know if it'll help through the platform that I have. I have a God-given talent, and I do know that. I don't take it for granted, and this is something I just wanted to say. I've been trying to pay my talent forward. I have a platform. I don't have a very large platform, but I have a platform, and I've coupled up with 3 guys, and the name of my company is No Remorse Inc. That's my company, as you can see. And they are the IT crew. They are singers. And we got together about a month ago, and we met a gentleman who, his name is MALO. He has multiple sclerosis, and he just got diagnosed with eye cancer. Unfortunately for him, he went blind, I believe, in his right eye. MALO.
How old is he?
MALO's a little younger than me. He's about, I would say, about 45, 46 years old right now. He unfortunately is going through a very hard time in life, and he's wheelchair bound now. Through the steroids they're giving him to help him through what he's going through, he's gotten very heavy, and he's very immobile, and again, he's in a wheelchair. Now, the problem he's having is he can't even get to doctor's appointments. So he's always stretched out for his medication to where he can't travel, and they have to come to him. Now, where he lives is in Pennsylvania, but he's having a hard time with life. He's a fan of ours. This is a gentleman that we met because I go live on Facebook. I draw. My tattoo work is live. People see it like it's my little TV station. And he became a fan of many of us. And there was a function that was held not so long ago, and we met him there. And that's how we met who he was. And I couldn't believe that the gentleman that comes on my live feed all the time and does nothing but throw us love was this ill. Yeah. So we got together about a month ago, and through all friends. These are all different friends. I know a lot of different people. And I started with, I'd like to have a fundraiser for this gentleman. We want to try to get him a van that will give him easy access for his wheelchair, just to come and go to doctor's appointments. He's having a hard time. We have a platform. Let's pay it forward. God gave us talent. Let's use it. I use it to pay my bills, my rent, put food on the table. But let's try to pay it forward. Let's show God what we can do. My guys came aboard, and we created a company. It's called Diamond 5. Diamond 5 Entertainment Productions. We're starting it. I spoke with a gentleman on Avenue U in Brooklyn. He's a friend of mine. He owns a club by the name of Paradise Catering. I spoke with him. I told him what the situation was. He donated the club for the night of November 30th. I have it from 8 o'clock at night to 3 o'clock in the morning. He gave me the club. Right now, we have been pushing, and we have been creating flyers, and we are all over social media, and we are going to have the events. Everything is booked. I have right now 12 performances.
Wow.
I just got off the phone right when you guys must have been parking. My partners called me up. We have Baggio. Baggio is a singer, very famous Italian singer. Man is brilliant. He wants to come aboard. He contacted us. We know him, but he books up quickly. He's very famous. He just contacted us, and he says, I want to come aboard November 30th. So we have 13 performances. We have very special DJs. We have DJ Chaz and DJ Henry G. He is amazing. These two guys are amazing. Everybody's donating their time and platform. That's what makes this event great. And
it's close to you, the club?
The club is right up here on Avenue U.
Yep.
Avenue U and West 11th. It's right here. It's about a 10-minute ride from here. And like I said, I know the owner to the club. I know everybody, and everybody's come through. I have all these performers, and I have some great performances. I have some very old school performances that are very famous for what I grew up on their music. When they were kids, we were kids. And I met them in clubs, and they were singing. A lot of famous people. I have Hanson and Davis, Hungry for Your Love. I have The Roof is on Fire. You must have heard of it. I have him coming too. That's King Charlie Prince is coming in. We have Maria Venuto. We have the IT crew. I have a lot of performances. It's going to be a night to remember. Right now, we're pushing close between $5,000 and $10,000. Right.
And how much do you need to take it?
A little bit more.
We need a little bit more. We have to put a dent in this. I do not want to do something and go small. I want to do something go as big as we can. We have to push as hard as we can, which is why I'm talking to you. I want to get, this man needs a van. He needs to get to and from. He's very ill, but you wouldn't know it talking to him on the phone. I can get him on the phone right now. You hearing his voice, you would never know. He's such in good spirits. I don't want him to give up. I don't want him to give up. I get a cold, and I'm ready to die and give up. I'm being honest with you, Evelyn. I'm being honest with you. Men are horrible when they get sick. They want to give up. Yeah. I don't want him to give up. I ask him every day to stay strong and keep up with the fight. We're all going to support him and back him up. I want to get him to his doctor's appointments. It's me and everyone I mentioned, all my performers, my partners, the club owner. I've had people tell me, why didn't you come to me, David? I could have got you the club for half price. Wow. Evelyn, I don't have the heart to tell him. I got the club. He donated it. He didn't get it to me for free. He donated it to me. He read what I wrote. We shook hands. We made the deal. The club is ours, November 30th. I love to get the word out there. I love for people to know what it is we're doing. We're doing it for this gentleman. We all have, it's called the gift of giving. Yeah. My partner came up with it's the gift of giving, meaning we have gifts that God gave us. And Skin Motion, my tattoo work, their talents with singing. I have dancers. I have everybody. And everybody's getting along and everyone's coming together for one guy. And I'm going to be honest with you. 90% of the people who are giving don't even know the guy. He's going to be there.
This is the best part.
We're gonna travel him down from Pennsylvania to here, and I already spoke with him. I want him to do a meet and greet. People need to meet this man. He is amazing. You would never know. You would never know what he's going through. He doesn't complain. I ask him every day. I talk to him every night. Please keep fighting. Do what you're doing. We're here for you. Know that you have people that don't know you that are willing to be here for you. So Diamond 5 Productions, that's us. No Remorse Inc. and the IT crew, we merged, made this, and it's becoming a reality. It's been 2 weeks in the making, and we're okay. Everything is good. That's my itinerary. That's my itinerary. I have everything done. We're good to go. I need November 30th to come out. We're just pushing to get people to know. Whether it's the media, we're going to be talking to a couple of newspapers, the Home Reporter in the neighborhood, the Spectator. We're hoping they support us and they help us. So like I said, any word you can put out there, and I'm coming to you with that. Any word you can put out there, any thumbs up will help us. You know, you can find me I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, DavidTattoos 724. Okay. And any more information, they can contact me. They can contact my wife, and we will give them everything they need. We would love the support. It's for a good cause. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot to me.
Very nice. Now, as far as things that you show about tattoo, in that video it shows you doing actual work, right? So that's what we're going to use.
Right here, babe.
This video.
Yeah, he